This one right here, oh boy, and you can tell the crowd's into it too. We got the UK boys in the house. There's a good half dozen of them. And man, if you can't hear the Dominican crowd right there, well, they just quieted down right there. But I can tell you, they're going to go loud. And whenever anything hits, you know he's in there. Now, the history between these guys. They played at Texas Showdown earlier in the year, and guess what? MenaRD beat Problem X 3-0. But that was in May, and Problem X has been sick on the last half of the year.
I can tell you right now, I actually spoke to Problem X, and he told me, he was like, yeah, man, he did beat me early in the year. David is right, but that was a long time.
It was.
That's what he said.
No, you're right. You're right.
Good control right here on the neutral. This is what I was talking about, though. The backing down that we're going to see is very uncharacteristic of Mena right now, because he's typically one of those guys. He's gonna control that space by walking forward, putting some buttons out there and seeing if you're going to swing. Whereas Problem X, he's really good at fishing for crush counters. He gets a lot of people comfortable, and then they swing, gets the crush counter, pushes the corner, always in his favor. A lot of respect being played right now. Early out.
Okay, yeah, you hear the crowd's into it just like that. Some good damage. Not too much you can get afterward. Oh, wow. Okay, it's V-trigger too, by the way. Keep an eye on that. And he knew it. It was the command grab. Jumps right out. And keeps it going. He's one more hit away. It's punished.
Oh, go for C.
I think
the critical arc.
Yeah, but I think that's guaranteed because there's no more ability for Bison to get out of it at that point. What's he going to do? What's he going to do at that point?
That's definitely true. And I feel like if you were like at trigger 2 trying to dash in between it or something like that, might have worked out a little better, but no. What, trigger 1, excuse me.
I can see that, yeah, that might have been an option, but not in that situation. MenaRD moving around. You see, Problem X, one of the things I like about him is that he's willing to play it slow. You know, Bison, of course, wants to get in, that's the name of the game, but he's real willing to play it slow if he needs to.
Nice air right there, gets the 2 hits and the follow-up, that standing hard kick working out.
And now it's all about MenaRD trying to get in on Problem X. Typically, when you think about this matchup, it's about Birdie playing defense, but right now there's got to be offense too.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And look at the range he's playing at. Just slightly out of range of slide, still throwing out normals enough to make sure Problem X respects it. I like what Mena's doing right now.
I'm looking at that Bison over there. I'm looking at the clock. I haven't seen a button in 10 game seconds so far. Look at that, man. He's just hanging out. He's got the life lead. Why not? He's happy to let this whole thing hang out. He won't press a button the next 50 seconds. If that'll let him win, he'll do it.
And Problem
You don't
X
believe him?
has the life lead.
You don't believe he'll do it? He'll do it.
Scissors, EX. All right, the silence is broken.
EX clickety-clack.
Let me in there. Slide in. Oh, wow.
Missed it, unfortunate. Now MenaRD, what can he make happen?
I like the jump back, goes right for the EX stomp. Tries to jump over, no anti-air. There's a forward throw. Mena gets the crush, dash up, and look at that.
One more could be for stun, depending on what it is.
V reversal, he sees it. That's gonna hurt a lot.
In the corner, he gets another.
Stomp on. Spins a little meter, dash up,
17
throw.
seconds. Oh! It's enough! MenaRD steals it at the end of the round.
And the DR erupts. They are going. I don't even know. It's like they brought their own flags. It's like they get more flags. They come on me. I have a separate luggage for nothing but flags.
I'm not even sure that's a joke. I think they really might do that.
Yo, they are going. Look, they're chanting faster. He's using the crowd as a power-up.
Look, the Dominican Republic has 2 players here. They almost had 3 because crossover qualified and unfortunately couldn't come. They are the 3rd most represented if you include crossover of any country in the world.
Starts with a nice whip punish early on that gives Mena the life lead. Once again, those air-to-airs, man. Problem X is stellar when it comes to catching people in the air.
Okay.
Once again, like I said, he's so good at calling those out. He knows when you want to jump. He knows those ranges. Tries to go for that command grab and trigger 2. There's a block. Stand light kick for the punish. Activate. This is where Mena comes alive, man. A lot of times he's brought these back. He's brought back rounds with V-trigger alone.
It's very doable. Hey, went for the reset. It's not enough quite yet.
The noogie, back throw, and now we have the pace that Problem X likes to play. Mena getting a little bit uncomfortable because he has to stay back for so much longer. And we've seen him typically turn these rounds around, but not this time. Not this time. Psycho Axe.
Advantage right there for Bison after the EX. I really like MenaRD poking with that down medium kick. It's been sniping underneath a lot. Here comes the punish for Problem X. He's got the corner just like that.
Yeah, nice call out on the command throw with the back dash.
Yes. Ah, it would have been sick. And no anti-air. It's not very often you see that. The wrist comes, it might be stunned. And that is the game. So in the first game, MenaRD, to be honest, at the end, he kind of stole it. But in this game right here, that was all Problem. No theft.
Yo, the UK, look, jammers in the crowd. Femi F-word in the crowd. Logan Sama in the crowd. Jamar, they're actually going toe-to-toe. They're cheering. When there is silence on the side of DR, the UK is up in arms.
Yeah,
this is what I like to see.
Back and forth as much in the crowd as on the stage right now.
Oh, nice check right there with that stand-like kick.
Taking the opportunity to move forward. Suddenly, too. Okay, out of there was Problem X.
And you talked about those crouching medium kicks coming from Mena. You can definitely see him paying dividends right now.
Well, he's trying to use that to keep Problem X still, but Problem X still has been moving and really doing a good job of getting around them.
And he's, like I said, he's still playing that same range and really confident in it, too.
Yeah.
See Mena trying to find...
Wow, he took advantage of that with a roundhouse? Okay.
Once again, that stand-like kick punish. Slide, and that's why he's playing that range as well. He knows Mena's getting a little uncomfortable trying to walk forward. Gets hit by the trip. There's the activation on the trigger, too.
Well, Mena would love to activate it. He could find a chance. That's exactly what came in Problem X. He knew it. He was out of there.
You talked about that pace, man. That slow pace for Problem X in this matchup is so good. It helps him out so much.
Okay, the whip punish comes. That's pretty great right there for Problem X.
Gets that forward throw. A standing hard punch, trying to get Mena to walk in, trying to get that command throw once again, and Problem X is way too aware. That range is definitely coming in. He's backdashed a few, just walked out of a few, and even jumped out of one, just to let him know that you're not going to get these command throws. That's a huge source of damage for Mena.
For as slow as Bison is, the way Problem X has been playing him, he's always in the right spot.
Oh, yeah.
And he's looking like he's going to go up 2-1 right here. There's got to be something big for Mena. Wow, he took advantage of it crazy.
Flex the can, he's not
No,
for.
no.
Look, man, I'm a dictator, but I still don't like littering. Just disperses the can.
There's some worried looks coming out of the DR side.
Oh, most definitely.
And there's a worried look right there on your screen, too.
Jammers, I can see Jammers from here. He's a pretty tall guy.
He is.
All I see is his ledge.
Yeah.
And now you see Mena taking a breath right now, taking a breather.
He needs to kind of rethink how he's doing things here. The range that, as we've been talking about, Problem X has been playing at, has been giving Mena fits.
Oh yeah.
And it's not just that spot. It's the way that Problem X plays with that spacing. He's in and out of a range where Mena would like to do things. He'd like to hit crouching medium kick there. He'd like to do dash up into command grab there. He'd like to do EX Dolphin there. That stuff hasn't been working because all of a sudden Problem X is not there anymore.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And then you saw a few times he would get those knockdowns, and for Oki, he would run up. First he would use medium kick, then he started switching to the command grabs. And once he did that, that gave Problem X. He's like, oh, well, now I can start backdashing. There's not a lot of times you see people try to backdash in Street Fighter because they get crushed. They get in a especially from Birdie, who's probably already charging and who could possibly just push you to the corner. And the fact that Problem X is navigating all this territory and still finding the hits that he needs to win is like nothing short of amazing. That's the Evo champion.
That's right. And he's looking like it right now. He's up 2-1.
I like this costume switch. Personally, one of my favorite costumes in Street Fighter 3. Headbutt.
Now, that's that range we were talking about, and this time it did work, so we might be seeing a little bit in difference movement on Mena's side. Yeah, he is looking different on timings, on movement. The buttons he's presenting are a little bit different. He's made some good adaptations right now. It's looking good for him.
And I can tell you one of the small things we saw. Oh, he's still alive. It's not over just yet. He does have triggers. There's the activation. No jump out. Psycho Axe gets the command throw. This is good. Problem X can definitely run this back. Gets the sweep again.
He's scary right now. He can explode it. Yeah, I was just going to say, you can explode it there.
Oh, another.
It's real weird looking, but he can do it.
The Psycho no D4 throw. Oh, and I was actually about to say, one of the things that he switched up was the fact that he's using that standing line kick. He's actually throwing off Problem X's timing a little bit, making him second guess some of those swings and even playing at that range because he's using standing line kick to walk forward a little bit. There's the scissors.
You see, okay, yeah, the dash first. Okay, yep. We are definitely seeing changes out of MenaRD. It's even an early jump medium kick because he expected to jump strong. He's made all the adaptations he needs. Now we have to see it from Problem X.
And now you see that offense becoming a lot more powerful coming from Problem X. He knows he has to do something. Gets the crush counter. Gets the flame right after.
Activate. Maximum meaty. He's in there now. Ooh. Crush comes. It's stun. No. Oh, it is. The cycle follow-up. Probably the round.
And this is very possibly, we're going to set point, and Problem X is leading 2-1 right now. And the DR is still going. They're still going.
Well, they got to be loud for their boy. That's how it works for them. Stand short buffered. And it's back to this range right here. Okay, Problem strikes first.
First blood on the side of Problem X. Scissors once again. Problem X using that EX4, I don't blame him, just to see how Mena's going to react. And this is not looking good.
It's always a threat. You always have to pay attention to that playing against the Bison. patience. Wow.
Okay, all right.
Activation point comes, and Mena, he can do this. He's 2 mix-ups away from taking this round right now. And he backs off. He's, oh my gosh, all of a sudden, and it is with punish.
Oh, that
may be it. That may be it. It's it. Problem X is gonna do it. He sends Mena, who can't believe it, to loser's side.
Man, tense. There's a lot of...
He can't believe it. Look at Mena right now. I mean, you can tell how much he had prepared. Problem X walks off the stage to adulation from the friends.
Problem X as he walks over to the UK side of the crowd.